What's up, Doc? All right, so here we have about 4 different perspectives on the topics we're going to discuss in a few episodes. You're 20, right?
20,
I forgot. You look like you're 45. And you're 17, right? You don't look 17. I'm 22. 23, and you're 23.
Yes, sir.
We're twins, by the way.
Obviously.
So my question today is, when you get older, you start to have kids, and I guess you could just use your first kid as an example when you have that kid. How young would you let them start dating?
I would say 14, 15 is a good age.
What?
Based off of maturity.
That's lust.
No, it's not. It's not. 14, 15, because they're going into high school at that point.
Okay.
You got to understand, though.
But who's mature at 14, 15 years old?
Me. It's
Hey.
just like me.
You're a different breed, though.
And there's different breeds out there like me.
Okay. Well, I was 14.
I'm not saying every kid's going to be like this, but I said based off of their maturity, it would determine.
But see, when I was 14, it was the books, you stay in the house,
I mean,
do
yeah,
the chores,
but
that's it.
you got to understand, kids are going into high school at that point, and they're going to experience different things. You can't hold them back from that, because then if you do, they're going to start to want it more than they should.
I
That's a
see
good
what
point.
you're saying, though, because in this generation, we're dealing with a new generation, so in this generation, you got to start, sometimes you got to start them off early.
Not necessarily
Not really.
early.
How early?
But it's more about, like I said, it's not okay, we're not letting 9 and 8-year-olds date. Okay,
Right. Yeah.
I'm
That's
just saying, like,
absolutely
the
not.
simple ages, as in, like, 14, 15, you going into a different space in your teenage life. And we understood that. I mean, some of our parents didn't allow that, but, it's the maturity level. That's what I'm saying.
okay. So you saying 14, 15, right?
14, 15.
What about you?
Mine, I would say at least 18.
Okay.
I would say
I mean,
Now, I didn't say nothing yet, but however, for me personally, every parent gonna have its preference until it actually happens. And so what I believe, I believe what Taylor said, 14, 15. I started kind of dating when I was like 15 going into 16. Even though your parents may not want you to do it, it's going to happen at that point because you're in high school. You're like a sophomore, junior in high school, and things like this happen. But it's all how you go about things, and it depends on your maturity and also the maturity of the parents, because the parents got to understand where there was their age at that point too. They were at our age at that point too.
And if you can't trust your kid, then you got to question your parents.
And sometimes you got to allow your children to make mistakes. We learn by our mistakes.
These parents, don't be learning that sometimes they do make more mistakes than the kids, actually.
ooh, that's a. Why are you speaking in tongues?
I don't know.
But you know what? The thing is, the parents don't want their children to make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we're all human.
Right.
But it's certain mistakes that the parents don't want their children to make, which are the same mistakes that they may have made in the past. They just don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So what can happen is overprotection,
Yep.
where they become strict and you won't let them do nothing. And then that leads to rebellious kids, sneaky kids. You're going out for sneaky links. But listen, you gotta,
better
everybody
preach.
gotta do it right by their own children, and then children gotta do it right by their parents. Obey your mother and your father.
And this is all I'm saying. Raise your kid how you want to raise your kid. But how I raise my child,
So
everybody can raise their kid how they want.
so 14, 15, 18.
I would say
14, 15.
Really? 14, 15?
It happens all the time, bro.
It's high school, bro.
It happens
That's when
all the
they're going
time.
into the transition.
You can't. I'm sorry, don't know, but you cannot say 18. They're gonna be dating before then. They're gonna be in at
Sneaking
least
right around your back.
one relationship. At least one relationship. At least one. I was.
so.
I had a girlfriend at 15, 16. I sure did. I
Me
don't know if
too.
I was allowed. I think I was allowed to at that time.
Nah, I
though.
don't think
It
we
was
was.
it was okay at that time. When I was 13, it was like,
Yeah, nah.
make sure these girls stay away
It's
from
like
you.
nah, yeah. But
So
that,
Nate, I guess you agree with me on the perspective of 18.
I
Or
was
you
going to
agree-
say 17,
Okay.
and that's based off my experience. But like I said, the way we all was raised is
Mhm.
totally
that's
different.
what I'm saying.
It's totally different. So our parents, I wasn't sure if we was allowed to date based off what
Mhm.
was going on with my sister. My
Mhm.
sister was just no, you you not dating. I don't care what you say. You not
My
dating.
first real girlfriend was at 14. So
But the thing is, for me, I would talk to girls from like 13 to like 16, 17,
mhm.
but I would never like cuff them because I know I want to get like access to them. Ain't no way I was going to see them
Yeah.
because I thought I wasn't allowed to date. but that's
even dating at that age, you can't really get around like that anyways. You ain't got
No.
no car.
the
you
parents
know.
run the relationship.
Yeah, the parents
Right.
gonna run your relationship.
Depending on the parents.
Depending on the
Mhm.
parents.
Like
Depending on the
when I date, I don't
grandparent.
want to have to speak out for nothing.
I didn't. That's
Nothing.
what I'm saying. Everybody was raised different. 'Cause
Everybody was raised different.
my mother gave me the space. She wasn't. She was. I don't want to say lenient, but she was more of understanding. She knew that we were kids. Obviously, she knew I'm responsible. I would never do anything to disrespect her rules or anything.
It was a
Right.
level of trust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have that trust in order.
But parents don't
if you
trust
don't-
their
That's
kids
what I'm saying. That's the problem. You're not trusting your parents.
because they know the DNA of their traits.
Right.
It's
all in the DNA.
It's all in the genes, dog.
Hey, it's all in the
It's
DNA.
all in the genes, dog.
Listen,
DNA in the
Listen.
traits.
if the parent know how they used to be as a child at that age, they know it may be a possibility that my child will be the same way like I am. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, so they make sure this don't happen, that don't happen. But then it just ends up in in a bunch of mess.
It's interesting because my first real relationship was when I was. Hold up, nah, I'm gonna say 16. Cause my birthday was that same year. I just think 17 because that was like the yeah.
Exactly.
So I would maybe I bump it down to 16.
Bump it down.
Really?
now.
Bump it
That's
down.
my
reasonable.
brother.
Yeah, 16.
I just said 14 and 15 based off my experience because I know.
Man, I had my first kiss at 14.
Listen, man.
14, bro. Like 14, 15 to me, that's still like a kid.
It is.
Think about it now. Yeah, 5-6 years
But
ago.
people gotta understand. Children got feelings too, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I know how I
Not
was
only that,
hurting.
Not only that, understand. I know that we usually say, "Oh, we're men, we cry," but you have to understand, men also have feelings too, and there
Mhm.
is a possibility. No, not even a possibility. Girls, women do hurt. Women do hurt men.
Oh, we going to another
Uh-oh.
segue.
Oh.
That
Oh.
definitely has to be in another episode. That's
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah,
other
that's a
place.
whole,
That's
that's a whole
different
different. That's a
time. Like,
whole.
I
Trying
could
to
go all
get-
day about
different-
Trying to
that.
get a message.
That's
I
a
could go all
whole
day about
different
that.
topic.
The adult
My
got
gosh.
spoken.
That whole spiel about there's no good men around, you a lie.
Don't know, man.
But let's go on with the topic that we talking about, because I'll deal with that later.
Okay, so to recap, 14,
I
14,
do
15. You do 15?
I
Okay,
do
so
15.
15, 18.
15, 16.
15,
I believe,
16.
I believe that's what I said.
You said
15, 15,
You
16.
said 14, 15.
I did.
Yeah.
14,
I'll go
14
with-
through 16.
Okay.
I agree with that.
14 through 16.
So you give it a range, like
Yes.
a median.
Yes, because everybody don't start off the same,
Okay.
but it happens in that range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
It depends on how you look. If you
for real.
no, that's true.
if
That's
you
true.
ugly, nobody wants you. Then you probably gonna be starting dating
stuck.
until you 22 when
stuck.
you glow up.
So
I'll just say
15.
I'll just say wait
Yeah.
till you good and well out of my house.
all right. So 15, 18, 14 to 16.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say 16.
Okay.
And those are the ages we will allow our little ones to start dating.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next episode of The DAWKS.
Peace out.
Peace.